What?
What?
What the hell is this?
Harumph. I didn't get a harumph out of that guy.
Give the governor harumph.
Harumph!
You watch your ass.
I see you shiver with anticipation.
Let the show begin.
Hey everybody, this is David Heretic coming at you with another edition of Reactions, Reviews, and Rants. And tonight... Okay, we're coming back to the Pretty Reckless. Yes, indeed, the Pretty Reckless fans, feeling you. Come on now. Here we go. Before we go any further, for those of you who are feeling inclined to do all the clicks and the likes and the bibbity boobity bob, do me a favor. Before you do all those clicks and likes, please watch the whole video first, okay? Give me a chance to earn those clicks and likes. Now, after the video's done, if you still feel like doing all those clicks and likes, then by all means, feel free to click away. This is a request from Matthew Handler, and it was also the winner of the Premier Tier Patreon Request Prioritization Poll, winning with 42% of the vote and a coin flip. It was tied. It was that close. It tied at 42%. And to break the tie, I had to do a coin flip, and it just happened that the Pretty Reckless won the coin flip. So here we are. It was number 389 in the queue. It got bumped straight up to number 1. So yes, indeed, folks, your voice, your vote does matter. They all want to see me react to this song by the Pretty Reckless called And So It Went. Now, have I heard the song before? No, I have not. To the best of my knowledge, this does not resonate with me in any way, shape, or form. However, there's always a possibility I may have heard the song in passing and I just don't realize it. So as always, if I start listening to the song and I suddenly go, wait a second, I recognize this song, I'll let you know.
That's the truth.
You know me, I'm gonna be honest with you guys. This was posted by the Pretty Reckless, okay? And the video has 2.4 million views. It'll get you there. Other than that, there's really nothing else left to say. Link to the original video will be down below in the video description for your viewing pleasure at your leisure. Let's get started. What do you say? Are you ready? Are you ready? Because here we go. All right, here we go. The Pretty Reckless, And So It Went. Official music video. Wah, wah, wah.
Damn it, damn it, damn it, damn it, damn it!
Whenever we use that word official, whether it be official lyric video, official audio, official music video, official live video, whatever the case may be, you use the word official and you're getting it off either the band's official page or the record label's official page, the chances, the odds of the video getting blocked are always going to be slightly higher. Now, I'm not saying the video is going to get blocked. I'm just saying it's a higher chance that it could get blocked. So we're going to hope for the best, and we're going to see what we can do to avoid that. Let's just hope the metal and rock gods are on our side today. All right, let's do this.
All right, boy, let's do this.
Children lost their minds, begging for forgiveness was such a waste of time. And the bullets start to fly, and the bombs about to break. When you hear them cry, it's too much for me to take. They said the world does not belong to you. You are not the king, I am not the fool. They said the world does not belong to you. It don't belong to you. It belongs to me.
I like the switch up and feel. I'm digging that. It threw me for a loop at the beginning. I heard this ba, 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 ba. And I'm like, okay. 3, 4, 1, 2. Like a halftime feel. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then they kicked in. It's 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. That type of a feel. But it was still 1, 2, 3, 4. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and that's what it turned out to be. It felt good. It feels good, man. I like the play on feel. It's going well. They're making the transition smooth and they're doing it in obvious places. You know, having that halftime feel kind of like going in with the chorus, which is good. And then the verses, straight time. Yeah, makes perfect sense. Absolutely makes perfect sense. Nice job. Really nice job. Let's keep going here.
When the children lost their minds, crawling over bodies of those who gave their lives, and the fast began to flow, and the fire starts to blaze. Don't you think they know they're fucking human rights? They said the world does not belong to you. You are not the king. I am not the fool. They said the world does not belong to you. It don't belong to you. It belongs to everyone is crying out. I can hear them scream with all these eyes upon us, but no one seems to see that you and me are just the same as God meant it to be. But you're much too close to me. You're much too close to me.
Not the most impressive guitar solo I've ever heard, but I mean, it fit the song. It sounded good. A little squealy at times, a little overly squealy at times, but I mean, it was all right. It was within the threshold. I'm digging the song, man. I'm digging it. I'm absolutely digging this. I like this more than the other song I've heard from them. What was that one? I forgot what the name of the song was that I did from them. I did a reaction to them before. I forgot the name of the song. And I think I remember saying during the review that it sounded a little generic. You know, it was like, I've heard a bunch of songs that sound like this. I've heard songs that sound like this, don't get me wrong, but I haven't heard nearly as many. Not nearly as many. Now, this is good. This has got a great energy, a great pulse, a great groove. I am digging this way more than the other one. Let's finish this out and we'll get to the review.
Nowhere to run, nowhere to hide. And the wind begins to howl, and the wolf is at your door. You have so much of everything, but still you wanted more. They said the world does not belong to you. You are not the king. I am not the fool. They said the world does not belong to you. It don't belong to you. It belongs to the world. Does not belong to you. You are not the king. I am not the fool.
I kind of wish they had done one more go through with that phrase. I wish they had done another 8 measures. Felt a little awkward. It felt, if I'm being honest, it felt a little awkward ending just one time through it. I wish they had gone back and done it again, but that's okay. That's all right. Yeah, this was fun. This was fun. Let me get my thoughts together. I'll see you in the review and we'll talk about it. Well, there you go, folks. That was the Pretty Reckless with And So It Went. This was a request from Matthew Handler, and it was also the winner of the Premier Tier Patreon Request Prioritization Poll, winning with 42% of the vote and a coin flip. Yes, it won by default thanks to the coin flip. So, guys, if just 1 or 2 other people had voted either way, we wouldn't have had a tie. So, yes, your voice, your vote does matter. So, when you guys see those polls up, make sure you vote. Please vote. Please, please, please. Okay, the more people who vote, the less likely we'll have a tie. Okay, really wasn't a whole lot to think about here. And I've pretty much said everything I wanted to say, so this is probably going to be a pretty short review. On a scale of 1 to 10, I'm going to give that an 8.2. Yep, 8.2. I feel good about that score. Let me tell you why.
Why?
First of all, I really hope that 8.2 is higher than what I gave for the other song I did for the Pretty Reckless. I still don't remember the name of it. Something about rock and roll. I know rock and roll was in the title, but saved myself for rock and roll, or saved myself from rock and roll, or I gave myself to rock and roll. It's something rock and roll. But anyway, I hope I gave this a higher score than that, because it was clearly a better song, at least in my opinion. This song had a lot that I love. For starters, great energy, great pulse, great drive, great tempo. Felt good. It was in D, which one of my favorite. It is not one of my favorite. It is my favorite key. D is absolutely my favorite key. Dug that. Felt good. The big thing for me in this song was the play on feel. Constantly switching back and forth between straight time and halftime feel without actually changing it to a halftime. There's a big difference between changing it to an actual halftime as opposed to giving it a halftime feel. That's all up to the drummer, to be honest with you. It really is up to the drummer to set those two things apart between straight time feel and halftime feel. Otherwise, if you want, you could change it to an actual halftime, but then you're messing with tempo, and that's not always a good thing. So, no, they did a great job playing on feel, though. They did it in all the right places, all the right lengths. A lot of people might say that's predictable, and to some extent, they're right. I mean, I pretty much guessed every time they were going to switch it up after I heard it one time through. It wasn't that hard to figure it out. They had the formula. But it felt good. It felt really good. And towards the end, I don't know if you saw me. I felt myself do it, though. When they were staying that halftime for, a while, and I did this. I was like, okay, what else we got? What else are we going to do? We got to move out of this. And they did. They did it right where I was hoping they would do it. My only gripe was when they went into that straight time feel. I wish they had done another phrase of it. I really do. I feel like it would not have felt as awkward. It felt like it ended kind of quickly. You know what I mean? Considering how long the halftime feel was prior to it, going into that straight time feel with only that long of it, I was like, I really kind of wish they had gone from this to this, but it's okay. It still worked. It was still effective. It made me go, what? And that was what you want. You want that. You want to have that kind of an impact with your endings. So, if you're going to do a sudden impact like ending like that, that's the effect you're going for. And they got it. They absolutely got it. If that's the kind of ending you're going for. Now, if you're going for like a fade out, well, that's a whole nother game there. That's like comparing oranges to artichokes. I mean, it's a completely different thing. No, this song felt good. Guitar tone, thick and crunchy. I liked it. Not too thick though. I mean, if I'm being honest here, They could have gone thicker with the guitar tone, and they would have been okay. They would have gotten away with it. But what they did, I thought, was just right. Just right for the song. I could actually hear the bass in this. It sounded good. It felt good. Locked in with the drumming, which was tight, solid. Everybody was in the pocket in the rhythm section, and what more do you want from your rhythm section? Vocally, I think is where the biggest difference here happened. It was for me, was the vocals. The vocal delivery on this song, to me, felt stronger than that other song that I did from The Pretty Reckless. I feel like this was a much stronger vocal performance. It sounded better, more power, more energy, more attitude, a lot more attitude. And when you're playing rock and roll music, man, I mean, I'm sorry, but this is not metal. This is hard rock, and you gotta have attitude, man. You gotta have some sort of an attitude. If you're just up there singing for the sake of singing, I'm sorry, you're not gonna convince anybody. You're just not. You look at some of the great hard rock singers. Doesn't matter male or female. It don't matter. Some are obviously better singers than others, but they're all going to be well known and well established, and everybody's heard of them. Why? Because they all exuded this type of attitude, not just physically, but vocally. And this singer here, she's got it. She's absolutely got it. I kind of wish she had more of this attitude with that first song that I heard from them, if I'm being honest. But this was a great song. I enjoyed this. I absolutely enjoyed this. It felt good. It got me grooving. I love to play with feels, and that is how they're coming up to a great score of 8.2, which I really hope is higher than I gave that other song. I don't hope it's a small difference either. I hope it's like, at least 0.5 or 0.6 difference. At least. If there's more, great. It deserves it. But if there's at least a 0.5 difference, I'll be okay with that. Like, if the other song got like a 7.7 or lower, I'm good. I'm good with that. I'm happy with where I am with the 8.2 then, for sure. But 8.2, I feel good with that score. I feel that is the score that the song deserves, and that is why we're going to stick with it. So, 8.2, final score, I have spoken. Well, that's going to do it for this edition of Reactions, Reviews, and Rants. Hope you all enjoyed the show. Hopefully I was able to entertain you. If I was able to put a smile on your face and brighten your day, then I did my job, and I'm so glad I could do it. If you guys feel like joining the fan base, go ahead and click on that button down there. If you guys want to like the video, go ahead and like the video. If you guys want to ring the bell, go ahead and ring the bell. It honestly doesn't make any difference at all to me, but if you guys feel like doing these things, then by all means, feel free to do so. Well, that's going to do it for tonight, folks. Thank you very much for watching, and as always, this is David Heretic signing off, reminding you to stay fabulous and support each other. Later. Peace.